Okay, so sorry I haven't made a video in a while, but now War Champions over, I'll be more consistent. Scores on the screen as they always are. Vayvictus, undoubtedly the best in the game. Scorched Earth, really good placing. Same with Jugs and ETT. I'm pretty sure ETT was just chilling day one, they decided to push day two, so that was pretty funny of them. There's gonna be timestamps of where to skip to and whatnot in the video because I know it's gonna be a pretty lengthy one. I'm gonna be releasing my turn one attack team with my Priya and Mercer. No, Priya and Arav, sorry. Sometime this week, maybe next week. Then it depends on how much time I got free. It's sort of like if you haven't got a Mercer to face a Mercer, it's sort of like the second best thing if they got a fast rushing team. So another thing, my lineup is Why So Serious with 4 2s, all lowercase, because I will be looking for another faction and I will be taking requests and whatnot. I will go into that a bit later, but I did leave Walkers. I'll go into what happened in War of Champions, what led me to leave Walkers. Also, I got a few shout outs I want to give at the end of the video to some smaller content creators I definitely think deserve a shout out. So, yeah. Why did I leave Walkers? First of all, my lineup is Why So Serious with 4 2s at the end, all lowercase. Hit me up with some offers. As long as it's a Wave 1 region or an English region, hit me up. So I'll start at the beginning and we'll go to the very end just so you get like a brief idea of what's happening. So war starts. Obviously you got all your heavy hitters on. Need to get a good start. Get some losses for everyone else and whatnot. So that's fine. We go into European. Well, I'll say my morning. So EU morning 1. It was still stacked queues. I managed to get like a couple wars in, and then I was asked to sit out for I was asked to sit out, and then loads of other people were asked to sit out because they wanted to maintain a heavy queue, which I understand. But in my agreement with I won't say who it was, but I was basically promised that, yo Dan, you're not the fastest, you're not the most consistent hitter. We're gonna need you to only war primarily in European mornings, and I was like, yo, that's fine. I understand. It's for the betterment of the faction, and I'll do it. No problem. But the problem was, it was purely heavy hitters, and I got 4 wars in, and then was asked to, yo Dan, we need you to sit out, and I was like, well, fuck, all right then. So came back a bit later, nope, still fucking stacked to shit, and that's how pretty much the whole day 1 went. Loads of people had to sit out because it was stacked queue fully up to the brim. Day 2, I was promised yet again. European mornings primarily, and then just sit the rest out. So I was like, all right, try to get some wars in then. I got a bit in on Sunday. I got I think I was at 25k, and then I got my other 25k, and then I just sat out. And throughout the day, it was still stacked queues. And in the last, I want to say like 8-9 hours, they started letting people in who need milestones. But they weren't dropping people who already were way over their milestones, no. They were basically letting in like one at a time, who like need 50k, 100k milestones. And, lots of people were getting pissy because, obviously you make it there as a faction. You want to enjoy the, World Champion weekend. There's good rewards. You want to actually get involved. And then you're like, well, no, we need you to sit out only heavies in. It's just really fucking stupid in my opinion, and it ruins the experience for everyone who's not a priority queue member, which is just a really shitty feeling considering how much effort you put in for the faction, and then just to be told, yo, we need you to sit out. Yeah, you're gonna have to sit out again. Yeah, you're gonna have to sit out again. It's like, what the fuck, man? It's not cool, and it's just a horrible way to manage your members who put in dedication. So there's that, and then honestly, in the last 8 hours, they weren't dropping, obviously, the people who got more than their milestones, no, because they didn't want any more losses to the scoreboard, which, when you've got a 600k lead, what the fuck is a few losses going to do? Absolutely nothing. So there was that, and when it was people for milestones, they were swapping in 50ks for 50ks, and just rotating them, not one person at a time in the queue, sort of thing, because they wanted to maintain a stacked queue, and it's just made it so people were getting milestones extremely slow and not at a consistent pace because they were swapping in and out. It was the same people swapping in and out because they were considered as slow or someone who struggles. It's just, you can see how it went. Also, I want to say day 1, like halfway through, Link was streaming. I went in, said a couple words, and management got upset with me because I left this comment. I'll put the comment on screen. Why were they upset? They were like disappointed in me. But I was like, are you fucking off your tits? What's so upsetting about that? But, you know, it is what it is. I decided to leave after the War of Champions weekend. You know, it was a shit experience for me. I was looking forward to it. Maybe I was going to live stream, record some videos, but obviously couldn't happen because I wasn't allowed in fucking queue half the time, alongside with probably half the faction, since it was only like half the faction warring, and the other half was just there for fillers if needed, which, you know, wasn't. So, you know, I'll stop at that. I'll stop now before I fucking start dragging on. I know someone from Walkers is going to get fucking butthurt, but that's my side of the story. You know, it is what it is. Fucking, yeah. Okay, so, you know, I'll just talk about the war rewards a little bit more in detail than what I already did. So, you know, the milestones were great and all. In my opinion, the milestones were probably the best thing about the whole thing. So you have the you know, your little avatar, and then you have mob boxes like going upwards. And I think the mob boxes were really well. It was gonna be like the game breaker for some people. You could get either like a really shit one or like a really good one. Completely depends on like you know, your luck and whatnot. The Steve character, I don't think he's game breaking. I don't think he's that great and all. But you know, for like a free character, he's not the worst by any means. Also the armory tokens was really nice, since, you know, it's very scarce at the moment. So I did appreciate Scopely giving them away. Not in like massive quantities unless you're at the top. But like it was a really nice thing to see. Also, I did wish the Benedicts would have went up quite a bit more than what they were. That would have been really nice to see, but yeah, it was just way too low. Like 25 Benedicts, that's alright, but it's not going to get you like anywhere close to maxing an S-class character out. Also, I do think the people in first and second should have had a box with the Avatar and the Benedicts. But, you know, it's what it is. It is what it is. Also, I do think placements should have been a bit more spaced out a bit. So first, second, third, fourth, fifth, 6 to 10, 11 to 15. Like, I think top 5 should have had their own like sort of separate bracket, just so people get more rewards. I will be doing a review on Steve in a bit more detail, but he's not game breaking. He's not that useful at the moment. I'm sure someone will find somewhat of a use for him, but at the moment I don't see him being, you know, fucking game breaking. So yeah. Also, I got a few shout outs to give. So first of all is Steve Smooky. You know, he just does raids, put some text up on the screen. I do really like his channel. He puts some good music on. I rate it. So yeah, just check him out. Does raids, puts some music on there, puts text on the screen of what he's thinking. You know, it's just a nice channel. I rate it. Another thing is Mr. C. You probably know him from Lockdown's Discord. You know, he was streaming, really nice person. So yeah, definitely give him a sub as well. You know, I'll just do some fucking raids because why not? You know what I mean? You know, we'll do that over here. Probably lost this because I brought the wrong team in, but you know, I'm a bit too lazy to swap it. So yeah, it was not an enjoyable war for me. So I hope other people had some enjoyment, because I did fucking not. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna be chatting shit because I've really talked about all I really want to. So I don't know. What else I want to talk about? Well, I hope all of you had a fucking good weekend and whatnot. I hope you're all doing good. I know a lot of retirements are actually happening right now. Like, I was just looking at the World Champions leaderboard, and I did see a few retired people, which is unfortunate. But, you know, like, after every major tournament, there's always going to be someone who's like, yeah, that's it, I'm done. Did what I set out to do, and then, you know, calling it quits, which I understand. Some people can't go casual, and that's, you know, completely understandable why they can't do that. Also, I did see like lots of factions in me recruiting soon, so hit your boy up. Also, I don't know, like I haven't made a video in such a long time that I fucking like forgot what to chat shit about, to be honest. Yeah. Well, this is another team. I just use this for general use. If you want me to cover it, I can do that. I'll show you what I can do. Not against a Mercer lead though. I got the other team for that. Yeah, it's not anyone there, eh? Wow, there is so many fucking. What's the odds the next one's gonna be Mercer? Oh, oh, and it is sick. Alright, I'll do one more raid, then I'll just call it quits for the day. And yeah, yeah, we'll go up against Swede. Why not? So I have a very small days resist on Doc. Apparently, it did work this time. Nice to know. This RF can go round 1, even if Doc didn't fucking push him, which is very nice. I can normally just deal with Angel teams pretty easily as long as I can get a suitable amount of damage out. And then we'll just go over here, and then bing, bang, bong. And then, yeah, easy mode. So yeah, I do hope you all had a good weekend, enjoyed War Weekend and whatnot. So yeah, videos coming out soon. It'll be a lot more consistent and whatnot. And until the next video, peace.